Okay, so this is gonna be your week 2 preview. To start it off, the polls that came out Monday or something like that. AP top 10 is Alabama 1, Clemson's number 2, Florida State's 3, Ohio State is 4, Michigan is 5, Houston 6, 7 is Stanford, 8 is Washington, 9 Georgia. There was a few teams that went. Wisconsin and Texas both are 10 and 11, and they weren't even ranked last week. And this is after the upsets of those teams, the high ranked teams. The coaches poll: Alabama, Clemson, Florida State, Ohio State, Stanford, Michigan, Houston, Michigan State, Georgia, Iowa. So they're not as nice to those big upset teams as AP poll was. So I'll put those up there. Wait, hold on. Is this like? Wait, when I do this, is it like a? It's like a mirror image, right? It doesn't. Yeah. Alright, cool. As you can tell, I get distracted sometimes during these. Hey, so tomorrow night we have Louisville in action versus Syracuse, and then also Maryland. Best 2 games of the weekend, I think, personally. Obviously. What do we got? This is not like even. This is just by times, not by ranks. Oh wow, we gotta talk about Texas A&M right here, guys. Prairie View A&M PV. I'm gonna look this up. Prairie View. I mean, if that isn't a good scheduling. Alright. Wait, it is AVL school? The FCS. So, it is a what? What level? Seriously. It is FCS. SWAC. I think I've heard of that before. Never mind. Florida plays Charleston Southern. Okay, so this week, not as hyped as the last week. Put that way. A lot of ranked teams are taking a rest, and then a lot of teams will jump into conference play next week. Look at this. There's no ranked unranked matchups, I think. Yeah. But there are some good ones we'll look into. Bama plays Western Kentucky. I know that doesn't sound good, but it is also the number 1 team in the nation. But Western Kentucky, as it likes to air it out, in years past, it's been a problem with that. But really, Ole Miss is in 2 weeks, and that they also like to throw it. So we'll give a little preview to what we could expect. But also, it will probably settle the QB controversy there, or I hope we don't drag it on into Ole Miss. Navy plays UConn this week. A story about Navy: they pulled a 4th stringer. Oh wait, I think I told this already. But they pulled the 4th stringer out of the stands. But that's questionable. Depends on who you ask. Iowa and Iowa State play. LSU plays Jacksonville State. Maybe. Les Miles can and Brandon Harris can do something. Some LSU fans are already calling for the firing of Les Miles. There's some multiple GoFundMe pages to buy out the rest of his contract. So, yeah. TCU plays Arkansas. That's probably going to be a good matchup. Both teams struggled in their opening weeks, but they both pulled out the win. Tennessee plays Virginia Tech at Bristol Motor Speedways something. Yeah, Motor Speedway. Got that one right. Cool. Well, I knew I was correct. But that could easily break attendance records because it can hold 150,000. Think at least 150,000 people. So it has the ability to probably break lots and lots of records. Not much happens this week, Wasn't it's not as hyped up as this last week. But still, Texas playing UTEP. But really, nothing interesting. There's not really any interesting games this week. Houston plays Lamar, and if they want to make runs at titles, I think they need to probably play better teams. But Georgia plays Nicholas. Florida State's Charleston Southern. Clemson plays Troy. USC plays Utah State. Stanford's on a bye. Next week, I think there's some interesting matchups, like week 3. But there is. There's Alabama, Ole Miss. I think that's when Oklahoma and Ohio State play. But really, there's nothing interesting this week. Well, I guess compared to last week, there isn't. A lot of teams will schedule the big opening week game. Group of 5. This is like a perfect Power 5 mix really right here. Group of 5 this week. Or something like that. SEC really does it like this. A lot of SEC teams do. Then they jump into conference play next week. Then week 4 they'll play unless they have a bye at this point, any point in this. Then they'll play another group of 5 opponent, and then they would play until right before rivalry week. And some will play, depends on where your rival is, but some will either play another conference game or then weak opponent, and then the rivalry week, and then there's championship week, and then we have that. But really, this is like a down week, especially compared to Houston, Oklahoma, LSU, Wisconsin, Bama, USC, Clemson, Auburn. It was just you think they could have done. Some teams could have went out there and played a good team, maybe Baylor and TCU. Oh, okay, it can't get on to TCU. They are playing Arkansas there. Maybe and Florida State Ole Miss was last week too. Maybe we could get the Ohio States and the Michigans and the Baylors to schedule someone this week. Someone we want to go see them play, not someone we can just look at the ESPN and say, 77-7. Well, that wasn't a surprise. Maybe Stanford's on a bye. Okay, Oklahoma scheduled someone and lost. Maybe Iowa could go out there and we could get Tennessee playing. Well, Tennessee's kind of playing. Oregon's playing Virginia, but seriously, guys. Well, I'm trying to hype it. You could easily have gone you convinced Michigan, Ohio State, Baylor, Iowa, Mississippi State maybe go get a second, maybe make a good second week matchup, but no, we don't do that. Week 2, I'll probably see you guys alright, so yeah, there's only Friday, Saturday, so I could probably make something Sunday or Monday. Probably put out the thing then. Really, Max Paul may be coming back, but I don't know. I gotta make sure. I gotta get the schoolwork done first. Then I gotta do this. But so I think Max's Paul will be coming back out. May not be coming back out until for a little bit because I don't feel like. Well, I feel like doing about not being able to do time, so I got the time for it. So Max's Paul, expect that out probably by week 3 or 4. Maybe week 3 I would probably have it out because then there'll be some good match stuff. So by week 3 I'll have, either at this week or after week 3 I'll have it out. Max's Paul out, and bye.